name is Bill Miller, and I am the President and CEO of the American Gaming Association.
What do you anticipate as being the most pressing issues facing sports betting and gaming at the moment?
Well, I think that we are still in the early stages of sports betting here in the United States, with now 32 states plus the District of Columbia being legal. And so this is a new business, it's a new industry, and as someone who spent most of my life either in government or advising government, quite frankly, I've never seen anything move as quickly in this country. And so we got to make sure that we get it right, but we should be really excited that we're moving people from the illegal market into the legal market.
Coronavirus restrictions are starting to lift now. We're having live events, things like that, but is gaming bouncing back as expected?
I think that what we have shown repeatedly through COVID is that the gaming industry is resilient. It's got grit. And we worked through all 989 casinos in America shut down to limited visitation, limited occupancy, to going from being COVID testing centers, our casinos, to vaccination centers, to actual casinos again. And what we're seeing is incredible numbers. We're seeing better than 2019 numbers, which was the best year on record.
As gaming expands across the US, how important is it that companies are putting responsible gambling at the forefront of their agenda?
I think that responsibility and responsible gambling is core to our success. Importantly, we've been doing it as an industry for the last 30 years. And it's the reason why in the US, the American public believes that we are responsible. We start with goodwill with the American public and the political public, which are both two really important populations. And so as we layer sports betting in, we need to make sure that responsibility is core to that endeavor. And it also importantly means that all of our new business partners, broadcasters, sports teams, arenas, stadiums, who all are playing a role in the financial opportunities of sports betting, also recognize they have a role in making sure that responsibility is core to advertising and messaging, so that we don't turn into Italy, UK, or Spain.
What are your key aims for the AGA in 2022?
Well, I think the continued successful rollout of sports betting, bringing back the industry. We're still kind of wobbly from what happened in 2020, and I think that what we're seeing is incredibly robust strength in the industry. But we have just opened up as a country to international visitation, business travel, conventions, conferences are still, we're having one right now, but they're the exception, not the norm. And we need to normalize travel and business events, and those are key components to the success of the industry. So we want to make sure that we continue to grow the industry. We want to make sure that as sports betting continues to roll out through these states, that it's done in a way that moves people from the illegal market to the legal market. And we think that's an incredibly good thing. And really, the success that we've shown going through this very difficult time is something that, for us at the AGA and leaders within the industry, we see a long success into 2022 and 2023, but we have a responsibility to make sure that it's done with the consumer in mind, and responsibility is core to all of that.
What do you anticipate as being the biggest trends across betting and gaming in 2022?
Well, I think the continued growth in sports betting, look, it's brand new. It's brand new legally in every state except for Nevada. And so in-game betting is something that consumers are not probably that familiar with, but is going to create a whole new opportunity for fan engagement. And I think that that's really exciting. And so I think about, as we continue to educate fans about what it is that sports betting is, and that it's a fun thing to do socially with your friends and family, and it's not a way to make money. And that's important, that this is adult entertainment. And as long as we stay in those rails and make sure that we are doing everything that we need to do to make sure that we created our own PSA campaign called Have a Game Plan, Bet Responsibly. And we've got 20 partners now. We've got leagues and teams and broadcasters that are partnering with us to ensure that what we're doing in 2022 and beyond keeps us in that place where the American public believes that we have responsibility at the forefront of building a sustainable and enduring fun business. And that's really key to making sports betting and the American gaming industry a success.